Hi everyone, last week I was on board Valiant Lady, which is the newest cruise ship from Virgin. Now, the ship only launched in March of this year, so at the point of booking, I was really struggling to find any information at all really on two things. So first of all, what was it like to actually cruise solo with Virgin generally? And secondly, what did a solo traveller cabin actually look like for Virgin? So previously I've done MSC, I've done Norwegian, I've done Princess, and I know what those guys offer from a solo perspective, but I had no idea what to expect with Virgin. So hopefully over the next couple of minutes I can show you what that's like and help you make the call on if that's a cabin you'd like to think about for the future. Now, before we jump in, I would like to ask that if you enjoy the next couple of minutes, please consider subscribing to the channel and also liking the video. That would be brilliant. But for now, without further ado, let's show you the ship. Okay, so my cabin on board was 13268M, which when you break that down, it means it was cabin 268 on deck 13 of the ship, and it was found in the midship section. So I should have warned you before we went in here that these rooms aren't large, and they're actually potentially the smallest cabins that I've ever seen on a cruise ship. That said, it's really clever what Virgin have done with things in here, and I really don't think you miss anything from being in a solo cabin versus one for double occupancy. Now, if we move to look at what you've got available to you on the desk section here, so to start with, you've got your cabin phone, which you can use that to contact guest services, or you can also contact any other rooms using that phone as well, and all those calls are complimentary. Moving across, you've then got what Virgin call the Red Book, which is basically your guide to how to cruise with Virgin, because they pride themselves on being pretty different to other lines. And then you've also got what they call a glance at the day, which is, everything that's going on around the ship that day will be documented on here. Now, it's definitely worth noting that you only actually receive that on day one of your trip, so if you'd like to get that every day, which I definitely do, then you can absolutely pick one up. You can get one from guest services, or you can get them from various pickup points around the ship. Now, moving to look at storage that's available in a solo cabin on board. First of all, I'm not sold on this curtain setup, but hey, you've got plenty of places to hang things here. As you can see, my suitcase had to go in here. There's actually nowhere else to put that, but we can get over that. And then you've got your do not disturb and your service of the room sign just behind the door here. So yeah, if we move across and look in the cupboard, which is beside that curtain setup, there's loads of storage in here for one person for a cruise. Now, you've got the life jackets and pool towels and things are stored in here, but that doesn't matter, they don't take up too much room. The safe is free to use, and then you've got loads of drawers at the bottom, so there's ample room in here for a solo traveller. Now, one thing that I was pretty frustrated with about this room was the air conditioning. So you can see here, it's simply a select if you want it warmer, select if you want it cooler type setup. And I found there was no way to turn the fan off, so all night that fan would be running, which actually wasn't too quiet. Bathroom was great for the size. I mean, I think this was pretty close to a full-size bathroom, and it had everything in it that you would need. The frustrating thing was the lack of a cupboard, so that gap there was essentially a hole in the unit where you could store your toiletries. But if you were carrying more than 2 or 3 things, it got difficult fishing things out from in there. So yeah, just nowhere really to put anything in there. Shower was excellent and full size, which is great. And then the number one thing is there's no shower curtain, so really, really good. So from here, we'll head back into the room. One question that I always get asked is, oh, what kind of plug socket does a cruise ship have? Now, this will depend on where the ship's from, but with Virgin being American, you'll find right beside your bed a US plug, and you've also got 2 USBs there. So that was so useful for charging things through the night. I thought that was brilliant. Underneath the desk here, you've got your water, and that will be replenished daily, free of charge, so all included. And your cabin steward will ask on day one if you prefer still or sparkling, and if you want one in the fridge, or if you'd rather have them at room temperature. So that was a real plus point for Virgin. And then moving up to on the desk, you've got a touch computer that will activate all your lighting, it'll run your safety drill. Unfortunately, I took this video before doing the safety drill, so I wasn't able to actually show you anything there, and I forgot to go back and re-record it. But long story short, would I stay in this room again? Absolutely 100% at the right price. These rooms are small, they're really, really functional, and if it means that you're saving quite a lot of money from booking for 2 people, then I absolutely would recommend it. But hey, for now, thank you for watching. Please think about liking, think about subscribing, and yeah, thank you.